Hi, everybody. It's me, Velvet, and we're going to watch another one from Rev. Rev says desu. I never noticed the says, but it's about Ironmouse. Now, I know who Ironmouse is. I usually don't watch too many streams. I do watch a few VTubers when they post their stuff on YouTube. Like I've seen some stuff from Ironmouse. I don't watch a ton of her stuff, but I know who she is. I've seen a few videos where her friends go out to like I think the last one they went to was a Common Rider cafe and a Final Fantasy Cafe, I think. And what else? And oh, I do like that little animation of her when she's singing Freak on a Leash and then she goes into a little gremlin mode and starts wrecking the stage. I do like that. So that's kind of the extent I know about Iron Mouse, but she seems pretty cool. Seems like a nice person, and I don't know what's going on with her. I heard something's going on with her. People are attacking her for probably no reason. I think there's a few other VTubers. Like I like Fillion. I do worry about that girl's health running into walls and breaking chairs. I like Rosie Belmu and I like Smuggalana. There's probably more, but I don't. Those are the only ones that come to my head. So I don't. As much as I like the VTubing thing, I don't really watch too much of it because I don't have time to sit there and watch. I wish my life was. I had time to do that, but I don't. But I do feel for her. She seems nice. So let's see what's going on. We're gonna watch and see what Rev says.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here.
Hey,
So
Rev.
today we're going to be talking about the ongoing Ironmouse situation. Now, if you haven't seen my videos covering the related topics, it
I
might
haven't, but
surprise you to
let's
find
see.
out that for the better part of the last 2 years, Ironmouse has been facing a never-ending wave of harassment. Now, I enjoy Ironmouse. I think her story
Christ, it's been 2 years. Jeez.
is inspiring, but I'm not like the number one Ironmouse fan and
Yeah,
her top
same.
defender. But I've made multiple videos over the years talking about the harassment she has faced because it's just unhinged. She is a chronically ill woman who is being attacked
I do know that. I do know that she's ill. I never really looked into it. I don't think it's really my business. But I do hope whatever she's going through, she does find a way to get better, find a cure to it. I don't know what it is, so I don't know. But I have heard that about her, and I that's so freaking sad, man.
by multiple communities on a never-ending basis simply for existing and God forbid for succeeding. And it's gotten so bad.
Yeah, success does breed contempt and jealousy, and I think that's a lot of people things too. She gets to basically be an anime girl and make a ton of money, which I could see why people would be jealous. I'm a firm believer in that. That's not my money. You know what I mean? That's not my blessing. And I one of these days I hope to get to a point where I can turn this little PNG tuber into a VTuber and maybe into I don't know if there's a 3D version for it, but a 3D tuber or whatever it is. That'd be so cool. But I that's not for me. And people, you got to stop doing that. You got to stop being envious. It's not for you. If you want to do this, start. I'm starting.
Recently that CDawg VA made an entire video talking about the waves of harassment she has been facing over the past 2 years or so. Now, before we get into that and some other related topics, let's just talk about the hate Ironmouse has been facing historically. We all know that someone succeeding and becoming popular on the internet leads to people hating on them,
Yes,
right?
very much
It's
so.
just the virtue of how people are. It's always fashionable to hate on something that is popular or successful. But what Iron Mouse has been facing is just unhinged. And a lot of it began back in 2023 when she won Stream.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple ones like that too, where they I don't know if it's her. I think it might be other VTubers too, where they put them in like little tablets, and then they kind of walk around the convention hall, drive around the convention hall. That's pretty cool. I do like that.
Streamer of the Year at the Game Awards.
That's cool. She does do games. I think I've seen a little bit of her game streams. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. I think that's why people hate her too, because she's what am I looking for? Charismatic, bubbly. I'm not that much of a happy person, so I I think she's one of those people where you can be around her and you'll feel happier. I think people don't like that. I don't know, maybe.
Any post related to this, you can just scroll through the replies. It is
Oh,
repugnant. I
I
mean, the
thought
amount
I thought that was another like VTuber on like a big old crane. I was like, dang, things are getting crazy.
of people attacking Iron Mouse, mainly people claiming they're parts of the communities of the other nominees who lost to Iron Mouse. They are just going after her, saying the most unhinged and aggressive stuff. And if you want proof of that, just go to her TikTok. This award that she won in 2023 has resulted in nearly 2 years of people.
Man, are these all models of her? Like, these are all the same character, right? This one right here kind of looks like more vampire-y. This one looks more bubbly. This one looks more. Man, she must have a lot of little VTuber models. That's cool. I know these things aren't cheap.
Gating every single TikTok she uploads. If you don't believe me, let's just take a look. You can literally close your eyes and just click on any video,
Jeez, she has so
and
many
you'll
different
find
ones.
comments that are just ridiculous. Let's click on this one, for example. Aw, hell nah. No, brain rot. No way this is real. Who is you? Who's Ironmouse? I don't know you. This is who won. Let's click on.
It's crazy how people are. Cause what did he? I if if you don't know someone, it doesn't mean they're not popular. You know what I mean? There are tons of people out there who have millions and millions of views, tons of subscribers that I know nothing of. Just because you don't know who this person is doesn't make it so you can just be like this. You know what I mean? There's so many people out there. Of course, you're not going to know everything. There are some people I wish I didn't know about, like that one guy who's messing up in Korea. You know who it is.
Another random one. I refuse to believe this one streamer of the year.
Oh, sick. She has 3D models too. Dang, she has a whole friggin' it's like Iron Man. She has a whole armory of armor she can pull from models.
This is what won, guys, and so on and so
Sick.
forth.
Like I said, I heard her "Freak on a Leash." I don't know if I said that. I think it was the animation where she sings "Freak on a Leash." Thought it was hilarious.
And you can even go the most recent TikTok. This is from only a few days ago. This beat Kai's.
Oh, Kai Sinat. I know nothing of the guy. I know who he looks like, and that's just because I was into Elden Ring, still enjoy it, but I know there's been updates of him like trying to beat Melania at the Blade of Mikola. I've heard that so many times, like so many of you have, and he beat her. Like props to that guy. She's hard. I didn't beat her the right way. The proper way. He beat her the proper way. He learned from what I couldn't understand. He basically learned her pattern and got her. Like props to him for that. I set my clone in, hit in a corner with armor, and chuck flies at her that causes bleed. I cheesed her. So that's all I know of Kai Cenat. So people who are all about him, people don't know everybody. I know one thing about the guy, and I know how he looks. That's it.
Not. There's no way this beated Kai. Nice grammar, by the way.
Oh, cool.
But you get the point. For 2 years, she's been getting harassed nonstop from multiple communities for simply existing and succeeding. And this is happening again because 2 months ago, she broke the.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know less about him than I do Ironmouse.
Then all-time Twitch sub record. And
what does this mean? Do they pay money, or is it just I subscribe to you? Record of 360. Okay, so I guess it's just you just subscribe to him like a normal person then?
The people who are angry at this are so confusing.
Because I never got into Twitch. I think the closest I ever really cared about Twitch is when Justin TV still existed, and I would use that site to watch movies. I put on like a horror channel, and most of the horror movies are garbage, but you'd find something good. So that's all I know of Twitch. I maybe watched Evo a little bit before it went downhill.
Because number one, 50% of the revenue went to charity. It went to, I believe, the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Oh, good.
So it's already a charitable.
See, she's a nice person, man. People suck.
Cause. And on top of that, she went into that subathon with no intention of breaking any records, right? She went into it just trying to raise money for charity, and that happened to resonate with people, and that's why she got so many subs and she broke the record. And people got incredibly angry. People who are claiming to be a part of Kai's community because that was the record that she broke at the time were going after her and harassing her and acting like.
I bet you these people going after her aren't even really a part of this guy's community. I bet you they're just using him as like a shield or a weapon to go after her because they don't like her. Because it seems like I haven't seen all her stuff. I haven't watched her stream. I'll probably never sit down and watch her stream, maybe if I get more time. But from what I've seen her, she seems fine.
Like she didn't deserve any of the success she had during that subathon. You see comments like this.
She has so I think I've seen this model already, but I like the buns. That's cool.
Someone saying, can someone tell me why 200,000 people are subbing to a fictional character on.
Although Ironmouse is using a virtual avatar, the person behind her is a real human being and not fictional. Thank you. These people aren't fake. They're real. They talk. One of them keeps ramming into walls and tasing herself and eating hot sauce and eating bugs. I I pray for that poor child.
A screen, and they would get hit with a community note,
Yep,
which
community
is
notes right.
hilarious. But these people are so childish and narcissistic. This is the most narcissistic worldview where if I haven't heard of something, then clearly it's not good, or it's
Exactly.
something that is not.
And look, I'm not perfect. I've done that too. I have heard some things where I was like, this is stupid. If I don't like it, nobody should like it. That's human, but you don't see me screeching about it, attacking people behind the thing or have done the thing. You have your stupid moment, you figure out, oh, I was being stupid. And then if you didn't do anything, you're fine. No one's gonna notice. I've done that multiple times.
Not deserving of popularity. Every time there's a Streamer of the Year type award, I typically don't even know half the people on the list. But clearly they are popular because
Same. My knowledge of VTubers is very, very slim. If you're on YouTube, I'll probably see you. Some more coming to my Zentreya. I think she's like a combat cyborg. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of something like that. Not a cyborg. I'm a yokai mixed with a beastkin. I who else? Oh, I know Kobo. I haven't really watched anything from her, but I saw that animation of her going to a host bar, yeah. And she's talking about like spending her mom's black card money or something like that. That's what I know of Kobo, but I thought that was hilarious. So I'd probably like her stuff too if I saw some more of it.
they have millions of followers across social media. Just because it's not relevant to me or something that I know doesn't mean it's not something that other people know and enjoy. And that's the kind of stuff we're seeing here where people see something weird or different to them or something they don't know, and they think that justifies harassment. It allows them in their minds to say, oh, now I can say whatever unhinged stuff I want to this person. You can see some of the comments from 2 months ago. This person saying, this bitch is so disgusting,
Damn,
talking like a
dude.
toddler when she's 30.
Some women just have, high voices even when they get older. Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly has like kind of a high pitches kind of like if you don't know who she is, she plays Bonnie from Family Guy. Her voice is kind of more buttery high pitch, but there's Tara Strong. Tara Strong can do a high pitched voice. Sometimes people can just do that. I know a lot of girls out there with the high pitched voice can do the ara ara voice. So sometimes a woman just gets a high pitched voice. Same thing with guys. Sometimes some dudes have deep voices. Sometimes some guys have light voices. That's how you are.
1,600 likes on this disgusting reply. And also, other content creators were going after her at the time when she broke the record. You can see Aiden Ross here. He took a break from eating glue and promoting gambling to his audience.
I don't know much about him, but I think I did see something about him. I like what Rev says. He's a gambler. I don't get that either. I if you gamble, that's cool, but man, I have never had any joy from gambling. I think I've been to a casino 2, 3 times in my life, and I lost $20 once. One time I won 100, and then I stopped. But if I lose, I'm out. I don't even want to do it. I go to the buffet.
To say this stuff in reaction to
Oh, and she has another model. That is crazy. I want an arsenal of models.
Ironmouse winning or breaking the all-time sub record.
Hold the fuck up. What? What the fuck is this? I'm not even trying to be on no hating shit, but what the fuck am I looking at? Can somebody
Says he's not trying to be in a hate stream, immediately starts hating. Okay, buddy.
give me the context behind this? I saw this picture earlier. I thought it was like some type of meme. It's a dude? No shit. Guys, anybody?
That's not no. If that's a dude doing the voice, which it's not, I fully believe she's a woman. Impressive.
That's role playing as this is a fucking grown man, or has a bitch working in some type of like.
He sounds like that one guy that Meat Canyon did a video of. And maybe not sounds like him, but he has the same mannerism. That one guy who was trying to mess with Moist Critical, and they were talking about mags and clips. Forgot the guy's name, but he's kind of like that same speech pattern. It's really annoying.
Basement, like.
Yeah, I won't subject you guys to any more of that. Goes
Thank
on
you.
for about 2
Thank you,
minutes.
Rev.
Again, just sounds like an unhinged weirdo, seeing something different than what he's used to and immediately making some wild assumptions that she's a guy or that it's like basically a person being forced to work as the Ironmouse VTuber.
The lengths you have to go to and to stretch Like, oh, she's being held captive and working. Come on, man.
It's completely unhinged. And later on in the clip, someone in his chat points out that she is chronically ill and also raising money for charity, where he then turns around and goes, oh, that's actually really based.
Oh, okay. Now he feels bad. Yeah, because you look like an idiot. You, people. Like, all right.
W's in the chat. W's for Ironmouse, everyone. It's like ridiculous. Like,
I can't say what I want to say because it's YouTube, but watch Scary Movie 1. It's what the sister calls Doofy. 2 R words.
Enough of that. But one person who has been...
Yo, what kind of setup is this? It's oh yeah, they did give him that. That's what I saw. They gave him that big old Melania, the Blade of Mikola statue, which I don't think I'd want that. I'd want to was it Ranny, the forearm chick. I'd want her or the one who your first maiden. But this layout, is he in the living room or in the kitchen? Because I see the fridge, but it's really huge right here. Does he have a full blown fridge in his bedroom or office? That is insane.
Treating Ironmouse very well is Kai. Ironically, right? So you have all these people
Good on him.
in his name attacking Ironmouse, but the camaraderie between Ironmouse and Kai has always been civil and actually wholesome to see. In this clip, he eventually calls her AI generated or something like that. He had the spirit, okay? But he says multiple times to his audience over the past 2 years to stop harassing Ironmouse.
Yeah.
That
you guys, sorry, we're far in this video, but you guys realize this is over winning an award for streaming. I've said it before in previous videos. I think award shows are freaking stupid. The only thing I care about is maybe from the gaming awards, the announcements. That's it. I think it's even more goofy that it's for streaming. Like if you win that and you're into it, that's cool. I don't get it. It's so foreign and weird to me. Like I think I don't know.
People should be happy for her. I mean, there's no reason not to be, but it doesn't really seem to matter because the animosity that is directed towards Ironmouse is just completely...
Oh man, look, I'm black in real life, and I'm not saying this because of his skin tone, but he kind of reminds me of Zack from Power Rangers. I'm not saying that. I'm just, maybe it's something in his mouth or maybe his eyes. I'm not sure. Maybe I should go rewatch Power Rangers, but dude seems cool. I like his dreads.
Unchecked.
His keyboard, man.
No stopping it. Like, he can tell people to stop. I don't think it's ever going to stop. And things have gotten bad once again.
Kai Cenat, I hope I said that right, is now the first Twitch streamer to hit 500,000 subscribers. Oh, I guess it's not like YouTube, because I think has nobody hit 1 million subscribers on Twitch? Huh. Okay.
Because Kai, during his current subathon, has broken the Ironmouse all-time sub record, reclaiming that #1 spot. He's over 500,000 subs right now. I think when this is over, that record, whatever number he ends up at, is probably never going to be broken. That's how insane these numbers are.
I guess million's tough to get on Twitch.
As an opportunity to go after.
I say that like it's not easy to get it on you. Like it's easy to get on YouTube, but I'm just saying. I know a lot of stuff goes on at Twitch, so I thought someone would have hit 1 million by now.
Her and attack her again when Kai is the one who is very cordial. In fact, he congratulated her when he broke the record that she set. And on top of that, he also has a charitable aspect of his current subathon, and he directly names Ironmouse as the inspiration for that.
Dude, look, see this. I like this girl. Through her, she's making people better and doing good. How cool is that?
I got inspired by Ironmouse. She did her subathon for a good cause, and I was like, damn, that's a good idea. So
it is.
I can do it for a good cause.
Good on you, dude.
Put some money towards it because it feels like a super. Because when I helped my family out first, that felt good. But
yeah,
you can help somebody who doesn't even know you, or like this. It's amazing. For real,
So
good on him. Good dude. Like I said, don't know much about him, but I like what he's doing. Good.
Again, nothing but nice to one another, but people in the name of Kai's community are going out and harassing Ironmouse, and it's happening again ever since the record was reclaimed by Kai, and people think this is some opportunity to dunk on Ironmouse, and it's so immature and...
This is wild. It's over streaming numbers. People get too into things, and I get that. Back when I was growing up, I was a part of the whole console war thing, And a lot of that was because I was broke and I can only get one console, maybe if I bug my grandma to help. And if I got the PlayStation, I'm all about PlayStation, boo Nintendo and all that. And if I had the GameCube, I got the PS2 too, because that came from a car accident though. We didn't have money for 2 consoles. We got lucky. We got lucky someone rammed into us. But then I had to go to a chiropractor forever. But yeah, I'm just saying I get it kind of, but back in the day we didn't have social media like that. So it was just my little goober butt playing Zelda and stuff, thinking, "Oh, Xbox is stupid." Like, but I wasn't able to embarrass myself because I did not have the means to embarrass myself yet. But now people are so, it's like Ouroboros. They're just feeding off each other, just becoming this disgusting thing where it's just anger and hate and just constantly going after people because they have others to fuel them, to egg them on. And eventually, if you didn't have that, you would catch yourself like, oh, this is stupid. Like the console thing is freaking stupid. Everybody knows you just become a PC gamer and then you win because Sony ports their stuff to PC, Microsoft ports their stuff to PC. You can get Nintendo stuff on PC if you know what you're doing. So PC wins. I'm just saying PC wins.
Stupid and reflects badly on Kai, who is not in any
Yeah, they're making him look bad.
way
Sorry,
encouraging this
mouse,
stuff.
keyboard.
In fact, it got so bad recently that
Oh, okay, I've seen him. I think he was the one in the video where they go to the thingy, the Common Rider Final Fantasy, not hotel, not bar, restaurant. Yeah, they go to the place to eat food themed off of stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I'd like to do that once to a Resident Evil cafe, but yeah, I know him.
CDawg VA or Connor would make this whole video. It's 18 minutes long, talking about the same things we've been covering. The harassment that has existed for years, that's being directed towards Ironmouse for simply existing and succeeding. And I think this little clip from here really kind of sums up the whole point of the video. Let's just give it a quick watch.
Here is a 85-page document of just some recent bans of people.
Jesus, man, 85 pages of, I assume, Ironmouse's stream having to ban people.
Towards Mouse. Now you're telling me this bitch-ass VTuber surpassed Kai Cenat. God, you know
I don't even want to read that crap. She seems like a really nice person. This is so freaking evil.
These people are so ugly. Just sad how Sims donate to this crap. This is the bitch that broke Kai's record. I refuse to believe any of you are real human beings.
I'm gonna say something. Kai's not gonna F you guys. He's not. He's just not.
Unless you have less than 60 IQ, no one in this chat is real. I've been watching this shit for 10 minutes and I want to kill myself. How do people watch this shit, you weirdos? You'll never get on.
How do people watch this as different strokes for different folks, buddy? Like I said, I've seen a few of her things. It's not bad. I don't mind it. I've seen stuff where I don't get it, like hot tub streams. Don't get it. Don't get it. But I'm not gonna attack the chick in the hot tub. Just not.
Kai's level. You guys know this is a fat guy, right? Amongst obviously all those insults, a lot of people saying that Mouse.
Well, if it happens, it's not. But if it happens, he has a very nice voice. It's not.
Is lying about her illness, which, I mean, I don't have to tell you why that's wrong. Like, look at this. This is psychotic. This is fucked up. How is this okay? And by the way,
it's not.
Obviously, that doesn't include the N-word bans, or that would be.
Oh, Jesus! All right.
Of course, it would be.
Woo.
Like if this was my chat, I just would not stream. I would just not.
Yeah, this seems miserable. Why would you want to show up to this type of person?
Show up. This is fucked. Here is.
I mean, that is how insane it is. And he's right. I think a lot of people, if they faced even a fraction of what she faces in terms of harassment, they would just pack it up. They wouldn't be able to handle all this. And she has enough to worry about with her own illnesses.
Yeah, even if she's not physically seeing them, your mental state plays into how you recover, how you handle your illness. So I'm really hoping she's like not reading this. I'm hoping people are blogging for her. She's not seeing that, because your mental state does affect your health.
She doesn't need this on top of it. And again, it's over the most childish, stupidest stuff ever.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
She's succeeding and she's a VTuber and they have all these weird.
I do not get this hate of VTubing. Like I said, I don't watch a ton of them, but I love the idea of it. That's why I started doing this with my little character. I've always wanted to bring one of my characters to life, and VTubing is a route to do it. And I think it's freaking cool. You have to become a character. How wild is that?
Fantasies playing out in their head of who she might actually be and all these stupid things. Overall, it's just, it shows, like, no matter how
Oh, Cinder. I've seen some Cinder stuff, and I've seen some real life stuff for Cinder. She's looks pretty close to her model. Pretty cool.
normalized you think VTubers are, trust me, they are not. And it's weird to see people just not even understanding what a VTuber is in the year 2024, especially people who are on Twitch 24/7. Like, I'm not asking you to know who specific VTubers or really
There's a lot of them.
detailed things about the scene. You have to understand at the bare minimum that there is a human being behind the
It's like voice acting. You get your little character and you're voice acting your character. Maybe you're in character, maybe you're not. I'm not in character right now. Well, I don't think I'm in character, but if I started streaming, I'd probably put on a character.
VTuber, right? Like, it's crazy that people act like they don't even know that. But anyways, I don't think it's anything new to see people getting harassed nonstop for their VTuber model or the fact that they're a VTuber. It's like, to the normie side of the internet, it's like a free shot. Like, people just attack you just for existing. I mean, I don't want to like take the camera here and spin it towards myself, but like, this choice of model, how much harassment and weird comments I've gotten over the years for using this model, which, by the way, if you're curious why I have this model, it's because it's cute. I like it. That's it. That's as deep as it goes. But over the years, just
I don't want to do that either, but I mean, might as well talk about the model, or like, you call this a model? It doesn't really move yet. This little drawing, I drew it myself, made my own character. I don't like drawing dude characters. I like drawing chicks, but I'm a dude and I wanted my character to be male. So I made him very pretty. And if I ever get to the point where I'm making merch, I'd want the statue of my character. I'd want the plush of my character. If you know what I mean? If I put in a fighting game, I've seen some VTuber fighting games. I want a character I want to play as that I like. So I made him look super femme. It's kind of kept him as an animal because in the animal kingdom, sometimes male versions of the animals are prettier than the female animals, like peahen, peacock, that sort of thing. So that's where it comes from for me.
just by virtue of having this, the amount of unhinged stuff people have said about me, the artist who made this, also just like making weird assumptions about my identity and all these things, it's very strange. And that happens to VTubers across the board. And, it's very strange.
Whoops.
And that happens to
Sorry.
VTubers across the board. And, I'm someone who covers controversial stuff. I expect to get people, angry with me. That just comes with the territory. I don't want anyone feeling sorry for me. But with someone like Ironmouse, she's about as non-controversial as you can possibly be.
Yeah.
And yet she still faces a barrage of harassment nonstop. Again, by just virtue of existing and being something that's different to people. People see the VTuber model that's different to them, and therefore in their brains they go, okay, now I can harass them. Like CDogVA says in his video, like the hatred towards people like Ironmouse and VTubers in general is so normalized on the internet. It's actually pretty shocking. Again, it's nothing new, but it's definitely worth having this conversation when even someone like Ironmouse is feeling the effects of the harassment she's faced over the past 2 years. And in his video also, to clarify, he thanks Kai for trying to quell some of this harassment and says that he's doing the best he can to try to stop people. But ultimately, like, you can't blame him for what a bunch of unhinged people are saying, basically in defense of his...
You can tell people not to be stupid, but people are going to be stupid. And I can't blame Kai for that because Kai doesn't have any control over them. They have their own brains. They have their own autonomy. They're going to make stupid decisions, and that sucks. Only thing he can do, he can't hunt down all 500,000 people or whatever thousands are doing this, or hundreds or whatever. I think he did what he could do. I've seen people say, "Hey, we're talking about this person. Don't don't go after them. Don't start anything." But stupid people are going to be stupid.
His own records or the content creator awards and other communities as well. It's not just Kai, but other people who are angry about Ironmouse succeeding more than their favorite content creator or winning awards that typically they wouldn't care about, but because their favorite streamer lost, they're all of a sudden using that as a means to harass people or a justification to harass the people who do win. It's all just completely ridiculous. And you can see this tweet from Ironmouse. It seems like she's been quite involved with everything going on. She says, "My illness stopped me from living for many years. Now I'm living life to the fullest as an anime girl online. I never used to have dreams. I never used to aspire to do anything. I thought that was it for me. Now I have dreams and I will work hard to make those dreams come true.
Good.
I mean, yes,
Get
this
it.
is someone who could have just
Do your
given
thing,
up
love.
with their illnesses, but instead they have pushed and they've done a lot of good, not just for themselves, but for the world through a lot of her work with charities and things like that. And to see people so angry at her is just, again, it's so
I don't
bizarre.
get it.
It really is bizarre. And I don't know what the remedy here is. I don't know what's going to fix this or stop this, but it's definitely worth having a conversation about this stuff because it's just crazy. If Ironmouse is facing this, then any VTuber out there is going to face stuff like this. Like, that gives you a pretty good indication of what is going on here. If Ironmouse is someone who's being dragged through the mud 24/7.
Yeah. Well, Ironmouse is basically a marshmallow from what I've seen. So, damn, if they're going after someone like her,
But in general here, we got the streamer awards coming up again. We can see here that Ironmouse is.
I've heard the name Doki Bird. I don't think I've seen. Okay, there goes Zentreya. Okay, this one's kind of cool. I love the design. I like the cyborgy. It's cool. I'm a sucker for high tech stuff. Hence, why my character has that high tech armor mixed with ghost powers. And I know Vidal 9, the turtle that's on a little AI VTuber. That's cool. That's a really smart idea.
Is on the list for best VTuber as well as best marathon streamer, I guess.
Like FaZe Clan? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Mafiathon 2 is.
Yeah, she's nominated for multiple awards again and again, just by virtue of being surrounded by other people in this award show. This is leading to more harassment. It's just sad to see. But also, if you want to know something pretty crazy, if you think about it, as pointed out here, Pecora is actually nominated for some awards at the Game Awards.
Pecora.
And she's the most
Cora?
watched female streamer for the year 2023. And
I've heard of this
that,
one.
Ironmouse was the most subbed Twitch streamer for a good period of
Look
time.
at that face on Ironmouse.
The only person who's beat
That's so expressive. That's crazy.
her since then is Kai. So it's bizarre to see so much success in the VTubing scene, but still none of it being fairly acknowledged by what I guess you could call the normie side of the internet. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. As always, I appreciate the view, and feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
I don't know what's... Oh, and I've seen some of this guy down there with the hat. I don't know what's going on with people. Why are you like this? It's a streaming award ceremony thingy. It's a whole thing of nothingness to me. Maybe it means something to other people, but to me, it's just so stupid. You leave that nice girl alone, all right? She's over here making stuff for charity, being happy, providing content, and people are evil, man. Just leave that poor girl alone. Velvet out. I need to watch something to make me happy. People really, really bum me out so much nowadays. Social media was a mistake.